Damn, hustling, 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 hustling,
It's your
hustling,
boy,
hustling,
Ski.
hustling, hustling, hustling. Every
Oh, welcome back to the Matrix. You're not just in the Matrix, you are the Matrix. How's it feel, Neo? And today we got ourselves a banger daily market news and analysis. We're gonna look at Bitcoin, and then we're gonna look at all your guys' coins that you want to look at. Ryan says labs. We'll look at labs. Ready for some insane games, Zach? We're gonna look at Bitcoin news and analysis first, and then we're gonna get into your guys' coins. Make sure you guys are spamming that like button, hitting that share, so other people can spam the like button. Without any further ado, let's bring the action, y'all. And right now, Bitcoin to me, and I've been talking about this for a long time, but we've been just ranging here for the better part of 100 days, and I am very confident, as we are essentially at the same exact price that we were here, but the RSI is much lower. I think that Bitcoin is just about to break out to the next leg higher. Okay, and the ROI to me is not in Bitcoin, but when Bitcoin breaks out to the next leg higher into the 88K, as the Bitcoin dominance starts to really roll over, that's when we're going to see every single thing. We're going to get our real deal, actual, factual alt season, and it will be something galore. It will be something magnificent. This is the most beautiful thing that we've ever seen. It's going to be awesome. There's going to be 10x's, there's going to be 100x's, there's going to be some 1000x's over the next 12 months. And to me, right now is the time, the real deal time to be accumulating as heavy, as aggressively as possible. Says so yeah, I mean, right now Bitcoin at the top of the range at $70,000, but the RSI is only at 59. Come on, bro. And we're getting it across the upside. This has way more strength to me. This has way more strength to really make a move. And to me, Bitcoin dominance looks really weak, as Bitcoin is at the top of the range with a lot more room to wiggle, in my opinion. We got about 12 to 18 months of real deal. Any AI coins? I like Dynex for AI. Hi from Hee, Sonic, Hee, and Labs. Get it? I come from 2025 and Sonic is $6.03. Hold on to your McNuggets. Everyone sleep on where I got at 350. Yeah, I like that one. All right, let's look at Labs, and then we're going to get into your guys' coins. So make sure you guys spam the like button, hit that share so other people can spam the like button. And then we're going to talk about different coins, whatever you guys want to talk about. Whatever your news, your crypto questions. We're keeping the energy high today. But Labs is, if you guys didn't watch my video that I just put out, to me, this is one of my favorite micro cap coin plays for RWAs, aka real world assets. You could also say it's a meme coin. Some people don't like that for Labs, but to me, there's not a lot of data for this one. Looks like a pretty big sell off in the last couple hours. So, but yeah, that's pretty good. This is a pretty solid base right in here at this sort of range right now. There's not a lot of data as far as charts goes, but it clearly looks like it's in some sort of range. But at $12.13 million market cap, this is a very much in the category of a micro cap coin. What I do like about this one, though, is it is like the where's their Instagram? I like I've used this company. This is a very interesting one that I'm going to be keeping my eye on, because I've used this company for a long time. For a long time, I've used like I Am God, Psychotic, all of these different ones. So yeah, I'm excited to see what this one can do. I easily think that it can 10x just on the straight up charts, but over the course of 12 months, it could easily 100x in my opinion. So yeah, I'm gonna be keeping my eye on this one. This one I have it starred. I've been DCAing a little bit into this one here and there. So I'm excited to see what it's gonna do. Jasmy, I don't love Jasmy's tokenomics. They're okay, you know what I mean? Like when we look at Jasmy, like Jasmy to me is a really cool one fundamentally, but leaves a little bit to be desired on the tokenomics. Because when we look at the price versus market cap, it's like the market cap's into a new all-time high already by a pretty wide margin. Like this is already into price discovery on market cap. However, the price is nowhere near. We're at 4 cents. So I don't know that Jasmy's going to do something crazy in my opinion. I hope that I'm wrong. Hopefully that I'm wrong. Jasmy. But yeah, it's hard to even predict a price for this one because the tokenomics are just so bad. The chart looks pretty good though, I will say. This is accumulation sign of strength backtest of the prior range. It's clearly in the markup phase, but I don't think that it's going to go crazy high. It's already hot. Like look at this. It's already on 89 on the daily. So I imagine this is probably going to get rejected at the 236 here at about 4.8 cents. I think big picture it could get to the 0.5, maybe about 10 cents. GME to $100. Let's look at GME. Are we talking about? We're talking about the coin, right? Look at SPY. No, Zach. This is pretty clean. This is a clean. My favorite thing is Wyckoff. What my bread and butter is Wyckoff. And people are like, oh, you can't do Wyckoff on cryptocurrency. Oh, you can't do Wyckoff on a meme coin. It's like, well, turns out you can because it just keeps working. If you don't know what Wyckoff is, it's basically the oversimplification of how it's the psychology of investing put out on paper. So you have your accumulation phase. That's the most boring. That's the most bloody. You have your markup phase. That's what we call a bull run. You have your distribution, aka the top, and then your markdown, which is what we call the bear market. To me, my favorite thing that I'm looking for is accumulation or the sign of strength back test. To me, that's what GME looks like right here. This looks like accumulation, sign of strength back test. So this is a pretty clean chart. And I've said many times, if I were going to play the GME short squeeze game, I would certainly play the cryptocurrency rather than the stocks, because here's the deal. When you're trading stocks, there's a winner, there's a loser. There are two opponents that are going against each other. Who are the opponents? It's you versus the hedge fund. Okay, we understand that. Okay, but what we don't understand, or what people don't seem to get or comprehend, is that the hedge fund is the same company that is giving you the stocks in order to short. So it's like we act surprised every time that it's like, oh, they shut down the brokerage. It's like, yeah, bro, they're going to do it every single time, but you're not going to shut down the blockchain. So to me, if I were to play the short squeeze game, I'm not, but if I were going to play it, I would play the blockchain. Yeah, to me is deep in accumulation. It has the same chart as Bitcoin, literally. Pretty hilarious, actually, how similar the chart is. But yeah, this is very clean. You have your parabolic rise, and I think he almost had two runs in one. It almost had two bull runs in one. So you had your parabolic rise, your crash down, you could call this your retracement, just like Bitcoin does almost every single time. So when we look at Bitcoin, it's the same thing. Let me get out of this. Let me go to my Patreon one, and then we'll look at Bitcoin. So this is what he's doing right here. This is the same sort of setup. You know, you have to look at structure. So take out, like, you know, look at it with structure. So you have a parabolic rise in Bitcoin. This is in 2017. Crash down 80%, 90%, whatever. Reaccumulation, your retracement, your back test of the prior range, and then boom, off and away to the next phase you go. When we look at he's chart, it's the same thing. Parabolic rise, crash down 80-90%, retracement, reaccumulation. In my opinion, this is what is next for HeHe, and the next leg is going to take you somewhere between 9 as high as 22-24 cents. What up, Ski? Love the daily lives. Thanks, I appreciate you, fam. Zach, we can't hear you. Who can't hear you? Is that true, or are you trolling? Solnic's the only blue chip. Do you trust HeHe? As much as you could trust anything at this market cap. Yes, especially too because like I would much rather buy something that's boring and sideways. You don't want to be buying this. Like, you don't want to be buying any asset that's just ripping. You want to be buying stuff that's boring and sideways and down. Buy the boredom, buy the blood, fade the FUD. That goes for any asset. If you generally do that, as long as the tokenomics are good, as long as the team is solid, that's going to be your best ROI. And that's why I like Wyckoff so much, because it really maps out the human psychology of investing. Accumulation is the best ROI, but that's the most scary, the most bloody, the most boring. That's the best ROI though. Your markup and your distribution is the worst ROI, but that's the most exciting. That's the most high fives all around. Win Quant. You did it last week. It was bottomed out. I sell everything and put it into GME. Win Quant. I like Quant. Quant to me is one of my favorite blue chips. One of my favorite blue chips. To me, like the most value. A deep in accumulation as well. Range for SGB and Flare. Crow analyst, have you seen Labs? Yeah, we looked at Labs in the beginning. Labs to me is in a good, nice range, in a boring range. And to me, like I just said, like comparing it to HeHe, on any single asset, you want to buy the boredom, you want to buy the blood, you want to buy fade the FUD, buy the boredom, all that. That's going to be your best ROI. To me, I like Labs here. I like HeHe here. I like Solnic here. All that is, who is paying you to fade Zach? No one's fading Zach, fam. There's 200 people watching right now, commenting. I'm trying to read everybody. I've talked about Zach many, many times. Chart Solnic when you can. About to sell my Jasmine for Quant. I think that that's a pretty solid play. Can you do Milady meme coin? Do you like Pro Proppy? Yeah, I think it's solid. I think it's a solid. Labs for the win. Solana's best RWA. Yeah, I like yeah, I put it, if you haven't seen my recent video that just came out, I put Labs in there for the micro cap. I gave 3 RWAs. Labs was my favorite micro cap. I've used them for a long time. Like I used to use their Psychotic. I've been seriously into crypto since 2016. I've used their pre-workout since the same time. Like I used to be a pretty real deal gym rat. Do you like No Hat? I don't know anything about it. Quant to 700 plus. Yeah, I think so. I think so. Easy. All right, let's look at Zach. Listen, I've like, what are you guys talking about? Like, I've said good things about Zach in prior live streams. Look, it literally, I have this same thing down here. I had this here. I said exactly what it's going to do. This is your sign of strength. It wouldn't be weird to get a back test right in here. It would be healthy to get a back test and then go off and away. Okay. Yeah, this chart looks good to me. What do you guys, who's paying you to fudge Zach? Like literally, I've always said good things about the chart. Like, I don't know what you're talking about. Like I had the squiggly lines there when we pulled it up. Obviously, I didn't just do that. I did this one. Whoops. You guys are out of your mind. The next leg will take you somewhere between 28 to 40 cents. Crow analyst, yeah, I like Crow here as well. That was one of my favorite decentralized / centralized exchange lists. That's my favorite big market cap. To me, they're part of the club. if you know what I mean. If you know, you know. They're part of the club, okay? They're part of the club, okay? They're not going anywhere. But yeah, I like this setup. I like the fundamentals on it. I'm bullish all decentralized exchanges. Wow, this is a pretty good play. I actually might load up on some more because, okay, all right, teaching moment. Take some notes, guys. I'm about to drop some serious knowledge on you guys. All right, so check it out. The best ROI. I don't care what the coin is, as long as it has good tokenomics and good fundamentals, aka supply and demand. The best ROI is the accumulation phase, aka the bottom, which is the most bloody, the most boring, right? The second best ROI, and I would say the best ROI when you factor in time opportunity cost, is going to be your SOS, aka your sign of strength, and then the back test of the prior range. Okay, that is the best ROI when you factor in opportunity cost. Okay, so this is what Crow is doing, and to me most of the market is doing this as well, which gives us the keys as to what is next. Like 80% of the market looks exactly like this chart right here. As Bitcoin's about to break out, as Bitcoin dominance is about to break down, that gives us the clues as to what is next. But to me, this is a very, very, very clean setup. Accumulation, sign of strength, back test of the prior range. The back test of the prior range is your best ROI when you factor in time. And I'll give you some examples. Let's look at an example. Which we already have it. We already have it. Check it out. Nakamoto. No, not Nakamoto. Nakamoto is not the example. The example is Render. Okay, so this is what's next. Okay, Render gives us the keys. Most of the market looks exactly like this right here. You have your markdown, accumulation, sign of strength, back test of the prior range. On the top we have Crow, on the bottom we have Render. Okay, markdown, accumulation, little run up, your LPS, your sign of strength, your back test of the prior range, 80% of the market is right here. 80%. The next phase is this. Boom. Your markup phase. That's what's next. You don't want to be buying this. You want to be buying all of this. That's the best ROI. So for Crow, the markup phase will take us somewhere between 130 and 330. Not Hat is a gem. Take profits on Not Hat. Throw it into Sonic. Let me see. Yeah, and then we'll look at Sonic after Not Hat. Crow. Yeah, I just did Crow. $3.33. 3333333. No Hat. All right, let's look at No Hat, and then we're gonna look at Solnic. Labs for the win. Yeah, I like Labs. Labs is my favorite. Is this the right one? How do you know when the back test is? It's the peak of the SOS. The back test, that's a good question. The back test is going to be typically, it's like your, this is, okay. So this is crypto. So let me mark it out for you. This is your SOS right here. Your sign of strength. This is your LPS right here. All right, and then I'll put up the textbook. That's the LPS. This is your back test. So typically it's the little markdown phase after the SOS, and you typically go to this prior range in here. Okay, this is the prior range. So this is your back test right here. So when we look at the technicals, the schematics, like this is what it looks like textbook wise, right? But crypto's a little bit more violent, but it's the same thing though. Accumulation, sign of strength, back test of the prior range. As you can see, it's on top. This BU LPS is on top of all of this. That is your best ROI when you factor in time. All right, so No Hat. I don't know anything about this project. Let's check out the audit. The audit doesn't look too bad. 2.98 million, circulating 982. The chart doesn't look terrible to me. I don't know anything about this. I haven't vetted this, but chart wise, chart doesn't look too bad. Next leg will take you to 4 cents. That's about a 13x. Hi, what's up, fam? Eva on Twitch. What's up, fam? What's your thoughts on Hey Ski? What after the markup phase? You have distribution. Distribution after the markup. So they asked me, Solnic 3.1 is a, by the way, Solnic has the same exact chart as Bitcoin right now, which is hilarious. So we have your you have your bull flag, breakout, back test, just like Bitcoin. Look at look at this. Somebody come look at this. Bull flag, breakout, back test of the prior range. Back test of the breakout. The next phase is the markup. It's literally almost textbook the same chart. Accumulation, bull flag, breakout, back test for an additional markup. Yeah, Solnic is one of my favorites as well, obviously. Accumulation, your sign of strength, your back test, bull flag, breakout. The next is the markup. This was actually your sign of strength, and this is a sort of a staircase, a much healthier way of doing things. But yeah. Says hi. Soba is looking boring. Yeah, I'm getting more and more excited about Soba the more boring that it is. I do think, listen, it's at 3.6, so it's low enough to where it doesn't need to fill out this gap. But typically you do see this gap getting filled out, even if it's a violent wick. I could see something like a violent wick even, and then off and away, right? But I do like that it is boring. The more boring that this is, the more bullish that it is. There is a pretty big gap in this that I still think needs to be filled out, but it is low enough to where it could technically skip it, but eventually, typically you come back and get it. Can you do wormhole? XRP $5 to $14. Thanks for the TikTok, you savage.
But the cream will rise to the top, oh yeah.
What do you think if Jasmine did make 80% with it right now? Jasmine to me is getting a bit overheated. We look at Satama on Sol, the daily chart. What camera do you use? This is the FX3. I just got this camera. What is it? SAI. Sandy, thanks for the crown, you savage.
But the cream will rise to the top, oh yeah.
What is it? SAIT. I don't know what the ticker is this on this. AMA. Oh, One Punch. Right. You told me about this one before. Whew. Yeah, take profit, fam. Yeah, that's awesome. But look, same thing, guys. Like, same thing. You have the same exact setup too. Look at this. This is the same setup that even he had, right? You had your parabolic rise, your crash down, your retrace, reaccumulation, and boredom, right? How long was this boring for? I'll look at it on the daily in a minute, but 106 days or 106 candles for a meme coin, that's an eternity. So it's literally the same setup to me as he, and then boom, pretty big, beautiful markup phase. So awesome performance. I would consider de-risking at this point. Yeah, this is even beyond the 4236, and to me it's starting to show a bit of weakness. You could expect it to come back and reaccumulate back here in the 6 cent range as low as 4 cents, and to me this is now a proven winner. And I might add some of this when it pulls back, because this has already had multiple run-ups, reaccumulations, and another run-up. So I like that. I like to see multiple waves. That to me is a good indication of a winner. But let's look at this on the daily. He said, I would consider taking profit. This thing is hot, but still, Jesus. Yeah. On the daily, yeah, I would consider taking a bit of profit. You don't have to take everything, but I would consider de-risking. But this is a beautiful chart. To me, this shows like long term. You could hold on, but I do anticipate it to cool off in the short term. Long term, though, this is good. This shows me good things to come. Let's see, Myro. Could you please look at Lena? ASI merger. Yeah, I think that's bullish. There's no charts for that on the ASI merger, but that is bullish to me fundamentally. Laws of attraction. I like the law of assumption better. Law of attraction is like you chase it, and sometimes you have, if you chase it, you are the pusher, and what you're trying to manifest, so to speak, it is like a magnet. So there's a pusher and there's a puller. If you try to like chase something, it's like you don't have it. You have a lack of it. So I like the law of assumption better. Myra chart looks really good. Myro chart looks really good to me as well. Parabolic rise, distribution, reaccumulation, your sign of strength, your back test of the prior range. This could get a little bit worse in the short term, but I actually like this. It could get into the 20 cents in the short term, but long term, or the next phase that it's gearing up for, is the same thing, the markup phase, which will take you somewhere between 63 as high as 133. Check GME on Sol. We just looked at GME. I like GME's chart a lot. NPC, Pen. I love to see Boomer's chart. What's your favorite cryptos? I just made a whole list. I just made a video. If you haven't seen the video, I gave my top 5 categories, and I gave 3 different coins within each category. I gave a large market cap, a medium market cap, and a low market cap. So if you haven't seen that video, make sure you go check it out. I literally just uploaded it on TikTok and YouTube. Those are my favorites, but some of them off the top of my head, it just depends on what category you want, actually, and what market cap. I can't. There's so many coins. Near Protocol. Have you seen Boomer? I haven't. Late but made it. Much love to the Sonic. Love Ski. Blessings to all. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it. Polka Dot prediction. Let's look at Dot. I like Dot here as well. Can you check No Hat? I already checked No Hat. Dot. Yeah, let's look at Dot. I already checked the hat, fam. Your smallest market cap coin you're looking at, probably Solnic. Solnic is my favorite micro cap coin, meme coin. Here's my top 5 small caps, okay, that I like. Solnic, Hee Labs, Bobby, MVP. Rose, I got you. Yeah, this is a super clean setup as well. Same thing. Accumulation, sign of strength, back test of the prior range. Gorgeous. Gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. Retracement for Dot is going to be 31 doll hairs, and parabolic is 123. Show us Bobby. Bobby's brand new. There's not really a ton of data for Bobby, but we can look at it. But I do like, fundamentally, I like, so basically, essentially, Bobby is a carbon copy of MAGA, but it's for Bobby rather than the Orange Man. So it's the same thing. And they even have a 1% tax, just the same. They've donated or excuse me, $67,940 to charity, which is Children's Health Defense. The same thing that MAGA does. MAGA donates to a few different organizations. So I think that this is a cool thing, but it's the political meme coins, right? Politify. But to me, like, there's not a ton of data for it. It's brand new. But to me, it's already had its initial run up and it's working on accumulation, in my opinion. So this is the daily. Like I said, there's only a few days even on it. So now that this is like in the grueling down, I think that this is the beginning of accumulation right now. This is probably your selling climax, and it's probably going to do one of these numbers for a little bit. So this is going to be a little while, in my opinion. Not a little while, but like a decent amount of accumulation is left. But to me, this is where you want to start to accumulate it. At $9.68 million market cap, like, that's pretty damn low. GME up, sell, or hodl. I like GME's chart, and like I said, if you're going to play this game, I think you should definitely play it on the what am I trying to say? On the blockchain. The blockchain is exponentially better of a play. I'm not playing this personally, but to me, this is pretty clean. You have your parabolic rise, your accumulation, your sign of strength, or your retracement to the 786, and the back test. This could fill out all of this, and to me, that would be where I would want to really make a play at. This is going to be at your 007, and even where it's at right now at 1 cent. I think that it's probably going to range in here, kind of fill this out before the next leg higher. To me, this is the way better play on the blockchain rather than the stock, because here's the deal. When you're playing the stock game, they are the house, right? So they're every time they start to lose, they're going to shut it down. You can't shut down the blockchain, though. The next leg, though, is going to take you to about 5.4 cents. Kyle XT, thanks for, and then in user, thanks for the chili, the lightning, the boat, and the heart puff, you savages.
But the cream will rise to the top, oh yeah.
Pedro says, from TikTok to YouTube, Solnic to Jupiter. We are the rockets. We are the fuel. We are the engineers. This is your captain speaking. Next stop is the Jupiter. Let's go. What's next for Solnic on the charts? $25 million market cap. Very clean setup. Same thing. This has the same setup as everything else. It has the same setup as Bitcoin. Bitcoin's about to make its next leg higher. So is Solnic. Very, very clean setup, in my opinion. Next leg high is going to take us to $25 million market cap. We're at 3.2. This could happen in a week. This could happen in a day. Boomers on base. All right, let's look at boomers on base. Near about a 5x from here. Can Solnic do something like One Punch Man? Yeah, literally. It's the same setup as One Punch Man. Same setup as Hee. Boom, B-O-M-E. Oh, Book of Meme. Let's look up Boomer real quick. Boomer on base. 31. Not a ton of data here. What's this audit talking about? External call risk. Other risk. Okay, it doesn't really say. How about ski on base? Yeah, this is still working. So this was your distribution here, in my opinion. And this is still, yeah, perfectly went to the 2618. So that was your top. You might get a double top into the 2618 again. But this is, in my opinion, still on the markdown phase. It's going to do something like this before the next leg up. Which the next leg up would take you to about 12 to 17 cents. Buy Sonic on JUP.ag or Soulflare, Phantom, and Coinbase wallets. That's right. Is there a release date for NFT? Not yet. We're looking at late June. Chart. Just shared the stream. Thanks, fam. I appreciate you. Make sure you guys are liking and sharing. Spam the like button. Let's get this to 30,000. Once we get it to 30,000, it's going to push it out. Boom. Ski. All right. People keep asking me about Ski. Let's look at Ski. It's your boy Ski. Pretty okay. This chart looks decent to me. What's this audit talking about though? Trading cooldown. What does that mean? Whether the contract trading cooldown mechanism, which coin limits the minimum between two transactions. Okay, I guess that's not the end of the world. I don't love it, but it's not the end of the world. It makes a minimum transaction, but this is the same thing. Accumulation, not a bad setup. Next leg is going to be about 7x, about 8 cents. I can go live every morning, fam. You want to collab? Sure. Can you look at cats? Will there be a Tails or Dr. Robot? No, I don't think I'm making a new coin. I don't think so. I don't know. There will be like NFTs such as like that, but not the, I don't think there's going to be another coin. I'm sure there will be another one, but not by me. ADA, $6 to $8 for ADA. Bridge, please. What is that on? Bird Dog. Excuse me. BIR. I don't see that one. What's the ticker for it, bro? Cats. Can you look at MAV USDT? Good project with great looking charts. This thing's pretty low, man. I don't like, it's, for me, it's like it's at least got to be in the couple mils, because this is like, it could definitely be worth something cool, but it could easily be worth nothing. This is not even a micro. This is not even an atomic. Anta WYM. Bird Dog is on Radium. Well, if I don't have a chart for it, I can't tell you. Oh, hello. I can't tell you anything about it. Catzilla. All right, I'll look again. MA. What was the one? MAV USDT. Not a ton of data for this one. Let me see about the tokenomics on this one. OB coin, Quonks, MAV. Let's see. Okay, so tokenomics look okay to me. There's not a ton of data for me to really give you a technical schematic or a technical price on this one, but this to me probably looks like the beginning of accumulation, especially being on top of this range here. So not bad. It's relatively new. Let me go on the 3 hour. Maybe it's a little bit more data. Yeah, on the 3 hour. Okay. This looks like accumulation to me. Your retracement is 61 cents. Parabolic is 159. What's up, bro? What's up, fam? WYNN. is this the one? Let's see, up 43%. Yeah, this looks like it's starting the markup phase. Oh no. Psych. Oh, I don't know. This is like this is on like a perpetual downtrend. I might consider taking profit on this one. If it breaks out, this is really clean. Let me zoom out a bit. This looks like maybe it's older, so let me give it a little bit of credit here. I'm going to pull it from here. This has had a hard time breaking out of this. If it breaks out this time, though, like if it breaks past 1 cent, to me, you could be in business. Or excuse me, 1.3. You really need to get 1.37 past there. But I would just anticipate it to just retrace again until it doesn't. Which is about another 70% to the upside. If it does, though, this could be something. The chart doesn't look bad, but I don't like how it just keeps like grueling. When Sonic breakout, literally any single day now. I made 10x on Jasmine, dollar cost averaging out. Smart man. Thoughts on SHIB? I think it could do a 5 to 15x. I need some advice on what to do. What are your thoughts on Roy and Kitty? Last night I bought 2K worth. What do you want advice on, fam? I can't give you financial advice. It says, thanks, bro. I lost all my money in that one. Damn. Sorry to hear, bro. All right, let's look up Obi Coin and then Quonks. Beer. Dot targets. I forget what it was. I just looked at it. Does anybody remember? Somebody tell her. Just look at the chart and see if I would invest in it. Obi Coin. Is this the one right here? What price to target? 2.5 cents. I'm good, but losing 40K hurt my soul. Tough lessons. I mean, it could recover. It has a chance to, right? I don't want to say like, oh, it's completely dead. Like anything can recover right now. Is this the one? I don't mind the chart. It's just, it's a little worrisome that it just keeps getting pushed down. There's not enough data for me on this one though. QANX. Whoa. What the hell? What is up with that's so weird. That's weird. This is on the markdown phase to me. Still. But probably nearing the end of it. Probably nearing the end of it. The next leg will take you to about 20 cents. Can Byte recover? XCN. I like XCN here. XCN to me is a good play. Oh no, it went to 0.
Oh, it went to 0. Yo!
LFGO. That's a good name. I would take profit on this one. I'm gonna tell you right now, I would take profit. This is clearly in the markup phase. Where are we at on the charts here? Yeah, this is already at the maximum 4.236. It's already gotten rejected on the 4.236. As you can see, a pretty steep rejection. To me, this one might be crashing like right now. But yeah, it's going to reaccumulate somewhere between 1.5 cents as low as 0.009. This is on the maximum parabolic right now. Yeah, this thing's crashing like live. Yeah, I would take profit on this one. Crow, $1 to $3. Beer. Again, it doesn't mean it's bad though. Like it could easily recover, but just in the short term, this is way overheated. Right? Distribution is healthy. Nothing goes up in a straight line forever. I'm not saying it's a bad coin and that it won't make a higher high in the future, but right now, this is what's next for this coin. It's already made its markup phase. It's going to do something like this, reaccumulate, sign of strength before it starts the next phase all over again. Can you chart Brett? I got you. Solnic staircase. Yeah, and the more that Solnic just hangs out here, ranging in here, like I love it, because that means our floor, when we do go up higher and come back, that means our floor is rock solid. So to me, we're looking at the worst case scenario for the next floor. Worst case scenario for the next floor. And I love it. To me, beautiful. One Punch Man Soul. Yeah, I already went over that one. That one also same thing. I would take profits. It's hot. I do like it. Okay, so like One Punch Man, I like it to when it crashes and reaccumulates. I think I'm going to add it to my portfolio, but right now it's very hot in the micro. What was the other one? Beer, and then we'll look at Brett. Could you look at Bat chart? I like it though because it's had multiple runs. So it had. I'm gonna chart it for you in just a second. Let me do this one. Yeah, beer. This is the multiple leg too. I like that actually. I mean, it's getting pretty damn hot. But I do like that beer's had multiple legs as well. Like, I like stuff that has multiple legs. To me, that's bullish. Very bullish. So it went to the 161, almost a 261, came back, and now is working on the next phase. In the micro, this is really hot. But I think reaccumulating here at around 0022 for the next leg, that would be good. So let me look at One Punch. Do you ever go fishing in Tennessee? Not as much as I used to. That man gone quick when he saw the red wick. Everyone here is taking profit. Yeah, on which one? What was the one? One Punch? I think I have it on my star. It's on my radar. Yeah. To me, I feel the same way about One Punch. Like, yeah, this is already max. I love this chart. And this to me is a proven winner at this point, right? So you had your first run, your parabolic rise, your crash down, your retracement. So when we look at it, it went to the 786, got rejected, reaccumulation, and now is even above the 4236. So to me, this is a proven winner long term, but this is very hot right now. I would expect it to mark down, reaccumulate, and then the next phase. What's next for Bitcoin? 88, yeah, 88K. Yeah, One Punch is really hot. I think that this is a proven winner at this point. And when it crashes, I'd probably add some to my portfolio. After it starts getting boring. Whoops. After it starts getting boring again. So it's all about value. And just because something's hot doesn't mean that it's not good. It just means like the value isn't there in the moment. But to me, this is a proven winner macro. But micro, it's hot. So we would look for a boring reaccumulation phase. Hit the like, savages.
But the cream
That's right.
rise to the top. Oh, yeah.
Bat. Oh, let's look at bread and bat. $1 billion market cap. Yeah, this is at the 1618, so you could start to distribute here. I'd probably anticipate it to get to the 2618. The 1618 is a decent place to take a little bit off the table. But, you know, especially with the, I mean, this is 1 billion. So it could get up to 19 cents or even 25 cents before it wants to really start over. But it's clearly in the markup phase. What was the other one? Bat. H-bar prediction, 30 cents. 38 cents maybe. I think that you're okay holding H-bar for 20 years. But this bull run, I don't think it's going to do anything crazy. Let me look at the tokenomics on this because this chart looks pretty clean. Let's look at BAT tokenomics. BlackRock on base, I got you. Market cap versus price looks pretty clean. Yeah, this chart looks good to me. So this is accumulation. I don't even think it's gotten its sign of strength yet. So the sign of strength would be something like so, up to 57 cents, back testing here, and then the markup phase. So it still has some work to do for sure. But this is an accumulation. So to me, this looks decent. If it just wants to retrace, you're looking at 119, which is still a decent ROI from here, about a 5x. And then parabolic is $4.40. 20 years, F that. Yeah. API 3. That's my time horizon. What's good, fam? BlackRock on base. Link to Rule Crypto. Yeah, I think Link to me is one of my favorite blue chip plays right now. $80 to $180 easy. Pepe 5 to 15x. Have you looked at the Pi cycle top indicator? I haven't. XRP is probably the only coin I would hold for years. I would hold Bitcoin. Well, here's some coins that I would hold for 5+ years. Bitcoin, XRP, VeChain, Link, Quant. All those I feel comfortable holding 5-10 years. Ardrome is like 5 to 10x. Labs or Hehe, which you picking if you had $3 grand to invest? I might split it, honestly. Fast money on Pepe. I got out of Quant. Yeah, Quant to me is a really solid play right here, fundamentally, chart-wise, TA-wise, and also like your sentiment. And I'm not trying to pick on you, but your sentiment And if you doubled, it's like you could go back and have double the quant. But your sentiment is like everyone's bored with quant. That is a bullish sentiment. What up, my boy? A long time. What's up, Yun? Yun was the original Your Boy Ski follower. There was Your Boy Ski and then Yun, like the original Savage.
But the cream will rise to the top, oh yeah.
What's up, fam? Link, $80 to $188. What was the one I was looking at? Sonic to the Moon? Yeah, Sonic looked like it's about to rip. Pepe to 80? 80 what? One of Yun. Yeah, no, like Yun was here when I was like he was one of the first, like, oh, BlackRock on base, that's right. What's up, fam? Long time no see. It's literally a rock that's black. That is hilarious. I've been following you about a year. I watch most of your gym vlogs and never miss a live. Let's go, fam.
But the cream
The gym
will
vlog.
rise to the top, oh yeah.
Now that I have a good camera, maybe I'll start doing some more of that stuff. I was experimenting with it. Bro, in your opinion, which is the most secure stablecoin? I have them both, MF. Well, I have both at the big two. Just to diversify, right? So, like, you don't need to put all your eggs in one basket. Why? You don't need to. But I have the most secure stablecoin is Bitcoin. First of all, that's the most secure stablecoin. The second most would be XRP. But as far as like true stablecoins, I would say USDT and USDC. I have a 50-50 split. I'm not loyal to any of them. This chart looks okay to me. Looks all right. It's pretty low. Let's see if it so I think it probably will retrace at 0035. And the question would be, you know, is it going to make another leg higher or not? I don't know the answer to that question. I don't know anything about this team, but almost everything does tend to retrace, which for this would be about a 4x. If it wants to go to another leg higher, you're looking at a 14x. That was a good question though, bro. Bitcoin is the stable. Can most coins out of the top 10 still 10x? They can, but I don't think that all of them will. I think most of them will 5x from here. But some of them, somebody said let them cook. Link, $80 to $180. What's the point of holding past in the cycles? Wouldn't you sell and buy back in? If you believe in something long term, most stuff, that's what's going to be happening. I'm going to be rotating into Bitcoin and stable coins to buy back in more. And Solnic. That's what it's going to be. Are you going to lily pad method? Lily pad method. What's the lily pad method? You probably have a name for something that... I'll be DCAing out. I'll let you guys know when I think the party is over. I'll be DCAing into stable coins into Bitcoin. In the beginning, it's going to be more stable coins. As the next bear market goes on, when Bitcoin starts to getting into probably like 90K, 100K, I'm going to start doing heavy into Bitcoin. Just like last time, Bitcoin is going to be first. I don't think that that's going to change. So I'm going to be heavy in Bitcoin. I'll have a few coins, probably like 10 coins in the bear market. I'll be accumulating heavily. And then the same thing. We are all ahead of the curve. Gamble wise for the win. What's something that you think you can do a quick 2 to 3x on? Put those profits in Solnic and Soba. Honestly, you could eeny, meeny, miny, mo any chart. I think that they're all going to pretty much do that. As soon as Bitcoin breaks out, I think that any of the coins that I talked about today are all going to do that. Easy, easy, easy. Yeah. MF says, since the Terra USD crash, I've been more cautious about using stablecoins. Yeah, me too. To me, Bitcoin is the stablecoin, but I do have a certain level of trust for Tether and USDC. There's always FUD on Tether, but that's been like that since 2017, and like they're still here. People have a weird thing of like, oh, Tether just printed 100 billion more coins. It's like, yeah, bro, they're coins backed by the US dollar, which is infinite. It is infinite. It is infinite. So when US dollar prints more, Tether obviously can print more because it's backed by the US dollar. I don't know like why people don't comprehend that. But yeah, I have a decent trust in Tether and I use USDC, but I think that Bitcoin is the true stable coin. Which quarter of 2025 do you think Bitcoin will reach the top? Probably 3 or 4. I mean, before Bitcoin rip. I don't know. I mean, it looks to me, Bitcoin looks like it's about to do it like literally any day now. Realistically, most stuff's going to be waiting on that. Realistically, most stuff's going to be waiting on that. It's at the top of the range. To me, like, it could literally break out any day now. What's Bitcoin dominance looking like? 54% right now. Looking pretty damn weak to me. Very weak to me. I think that it's going to backtest this and then roll back over. I think so. All right, guys, check it out. I'm never going to message you first. I'm going to hang out with the kids. It is family night. So I will never message you guys first. If a yo boy skis slides into your DMs, it's not me. Okay? Make sure you guys dollar cost average. Follow me on TikTok, YouTube, Instagram, Twitch, Twitter. Join the Telegram. Join the Discord. DCA. Diamond Hand. Fade the FUD. Buy the blood. Buy the boredom. I will be live tomorrow, approximately the same time, 6 p.m. Central Time. I appreciate every single one of you guys. Peace, love, prosperity. Yes, if we hit 5 million, I will come back live tonight. So DCA, and let's run it up to 5 million. Peace, love, prosperity. God first. God bless. I'm out.
Damn, hustling.
Peace, your boy.